Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. My name is Justin, and this is the Nerd Nook. We last time it's been over a little over a week since I recorded the last episode, so I gotta recall what we were doing here. I believe last time we hit level 3. Yes, we hit level 3. Here inside the Druid Grove after saving them from the goblin attack. Um,
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
yeah.
You'll
So
get us killed.
that's about it. I mean, we hit level 3. We saved the goblins or the druids from a goblin invasion. We talked to Zevlor. He wanted us to talk to the druids down below to see about stopping this rite of thorns to lock basically everybody out. So they're basically being forced out on the road. So we're gonna explore the Druid Grove a little bit.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once. Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Well, the weak have need, the strong have duty. We should stay.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Not gonna thank us. All right. All right. We got Will over here. We saw him during the goblin attack.
Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice, child. Listen to this guy.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers
Hello
at
there.
your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yeah, but who was that woman in your thoughts?
You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we could join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back to
I'd
the hells.
love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze
True.
in.
True. Yeah. Well, you can meet me at camp. That's fine.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
All right. So, gonna look around here, see who else we got hanging around before we go talk to the goblin or the druids. Hello, what's in here?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
This goblin is in need of judgment. I should decide its
I didn't
fate.
ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it!
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You
Shut
gonna
up.
kill him too?
You, move!
Listen, throwing a vintage cannon won't change anything.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
I mean, I don't, but it's a prisoner, so and it's her
Not
life.
sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Now you.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who's this absolute I keep hearing about?
Goddess.
Kind of god? Oh,
We're
goddess.
burning
Got it.
her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Oh, well, if she's so powerful, why can't she get you out of the
Maybe
cage?
she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
Well, I don't believe it. Sorry, and it's a nice story and all, but hey, did you? She's got to be making it up.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You know, Salza, your actions have consequences. Maybe.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Okay.
Oh, you.
Oh, what does Gale got to say? Come here, Gale.
Cages are boring.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Well, whatever it is, make it brief.
As you wish. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's nice to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Is it contagious?
No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
What kind of items are we talking about?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital, dare I say it, critical.
Well, where do you find? Where should we find
We've
Zorg?
already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession.
I'm using
You
it.
know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I expected as much, but don't worry. I'm happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Okay. Whoa. Alright. There's a trader over here we'd like to speak to. Auntie Ethel.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There's an awful slump to those broad shoulders of yours, Petal. Are you hurt, cold, feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
And potions. We'll let her fuss over us.
Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
What is this?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion. Nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Sure, let's take a look.
Hey, bother.
Alright, so she's just got a few potions and elixirs. Yeah, we're okay. We'll take these potions of healing. Cool. Thanks, Auntie.
Take.
Okay, so I know we need to go down to the grove and the inner grove and talk to some druids. However, before we can bother to do that, I would like to go. So this episode is not a whole bunch of talking. We're gonna go take care of a few things outside, and then also the ladder over here. Actually, we can just take this bridge, this little footbridge. We're gonna go up here. And actually, we're gonna get over here and assume control of Astarion.
Step lightly.
And then he's gonna go ahead and take a sneak attack for 20 damage on a critical hit. Wonderful. That's exactly what I should have snuck up because we would have been able to get another attack off, but that's okay. We do get a surprise round. Shadowheart's gonna move up using her full movement and fire off a fireball. Dealing 7 fire damage. Bargain gonna move up as well, using his crossbow. He's gonna take an attack and misses. And lastly, Gale's gonna move up and use a Ray of Frost at this bugbear assassin for 9 damage on a critical hit. 2 crits in that combat. Got a basic poison, some bullywug trumpet, some gold, and a morning star. Talk to Nadra here.
You have good timing.
Madeira.
Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Listen, the path I follow is a little bit more noble than just stealing stuff. If you do possess a devil's artifact, you should leave it by charge.
I'm going to be chased all over Faerun for this damn coin, aren't I? Fine. Take it as a grudging payment for the rescue. Now leave me in peace.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
All right.
That way.
So, we're gonna make our way back to the front gate here. Gale, I guess, is leading the charge.
These
Come
things
on.
have stayed interesting.
We'll just go down to the front gate.
Still breathing.
Oh, we're gonna go
Despite
the long
everything.
way. Guess it's not the long way if we take the ladder.
Breathe deep and move.
Gonna arrange my spells here in the way that I like to do it.
Rest by your side. He never hurt anyone. He always knew what to say.
Alright, so all these things have
I
been...
am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Yeah, we already looted all these corpses. So we're gonna make our way back over to where we met Lae'zel. We can go this way. Bottom of that trap's just floating. Okay. Everyone, I need you to be quiet, okay? Shift C allows you to have your whole party crouch. Let's see, we've got some people over here. Shadowheart, you can go here. Gale.
No fun at all.
Here. Gren, you should be good there, Bargain. Bargain. Okay. Astarion.
Just like old times.
Gonna sneak over here. And there's a hanging block of stone here we'll take a shot at. And they fall down the hole, so then I'm gonna hide.
Move unseen.
Gods, look at that. Hold that.
Oh,
Neither
they
the
discovered.
step.
Alright, firing off a sneak attack at Quilana down there, doing 16 damage. Meanwhile,
Bit of caution never hurt. Don't waste
gonna
a step.
sneak up with Bargain here, just out of the line of sight, and fire off another crossbow bolt, taking down Quilana. We will move in with Shadowheart, who will likely be discovered. Yeah, but she does get around because she is high enough in the initiative order, doing 11 damage with a guiding
Turn
bolt.
someone inside out.
Warren, we still have Gale, who would like to take a turn. Gale's just going to come back inside the arena here and fire off a magic missile, taking Warren down to 1 hit point, I believe. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and end everybody's turn. Warren's going to move up, fire off an arrow of acid. Lae'zel ending the combat there. Alright. Let's go back up here. There's a box here I'd like to take a look at. It's got a red pepper and some fish in it. Yeah, we'll send that off to camp. Add these to our orders to sell. Lana. Send these scrolls to Gale. We'll pick up the book. Did the book have anything interesting to say? What is this? This is the divinations without magic. Yeah, we're not reading that. Alright. We'll just add these things to our wares, send that off to camp. Send that to Astarion, send this to Astarion. Pick up this backpack. Send those off to camp. Okay. Let us go into this door.
Thank you, Gibblebuck. Everything all right out there?
The Gimblebuck triggered some trap. He needs help. Oh god, damn it. Yes, it's me. Let me in. It worked. I misclicked.
You sound a bit shaken, boss. Hang on while I find the key.
I like a little grin when he's like, it worked. Surprise!
Who the hell's... You're dead!
So, it's a surprise round. So Starion will be able to take a sneak attack. Doing 24 damage, one-shotting Andor in here. So, we'll take the key. Everything else will just get added to our wares. Alright.
Need to find a way forward.
So, I have a way of going about this fight. That I have discovered recently. That makes it very, very simple to do. Not to mention we're also level 3, which makes it a wee bit easier. So, we have a door that looks awfully suspicious here.
On my way.
Let's go there. Shadowheart, go there. Gale, go there.
Not a chance. Be a trap.
We hit, yeah, we hit for 8 damage. Then we'll do another sneak attack. Critical hit for 24 damage, taking down Hasid. And then we'll move into the room.
Secrecy.
Shadowheart is going to just move to about right here. Fire off a fireball, these oil barrels, detonating those inside the room.
Onward.
I'm gonna move in here to the right to get out of the way. Gale. Is gonna fire off a magic missile at Moneri here. Taking her down. And lastly, Bargain is gonna sneak in here and somehow not be noticed by Torga here. And he is going to fire off a Divine Smite, taking down Torga and moving in
Slow down.
towards
Miss this.
Sephri in the corner. Meanwhile, we're gonna take Bargain and we're gonna move him in. You know what? Let's just Bargain take care of Sephri. Divine Smite. And that's that fight. So Gale gets this. Pick this up. Pick that up. Alright, we're gonna loot all these guys in here real quick. I'll send those to Astarion here momentarily.
Open up. I'm exhausted.
So if you remember,
Better find somewhere to go.
well, of course you remember, it was a few minutes ago. When we knocked that hole in the floor depth up above, this is where those guys fall to. So be sure to come in here and loot both these corpses. Sometimes it's just one because one will manage to not fall down the hole, but he'll still take the 50 damage. I think we already have two shovels. Yeah, we already have a shovel, but oh well. Okay, so we'll reform our party. Now, if you didn't know, you can go through this way and go all the way to the back behind the statue on this back wall, and a button will appear. I have done this so many times I can't be bothered, so I'm just going to attack this door to open it up. Also, not forget to loot Torga here. All the gold we can possibly get. That's what we need.
More for me.
These tools on the ground here.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's a little dark down here. We'll
Built for the living.
light it up a little bit. I like to throw in some moonlighting. Okay, I'll go ahead and take those scrolls off of us.
Something good here.
And then there's one more chest over here. There's two doors as you come in, one to your left and one to your right. We're going through the one on the right. And then here is a pretty scary room. Actually, we're gonna take control of a star in here.
Like visitors.
There's lots of traps on the ground. Oh, we don't want to touch it yet. Okay.
There are traps about.
We'll disarm this trap, so we'll take guidance because we don't want to trigger this room. Alright, we'll send that to Shadowheart. We'll take the key. If you happen to trigger the trap, you can press that button there to stop the trap.
Someone's left a trap.
These are just vents, so it's okay if you walk on them. Actually, but now we can take control of Vargan again, so he can carry all of our stuff. Vargan, you're not gonna be able to do that. Come on, come on now. Who we kidding?
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
So this door, if you manage to go through it, if you happen to go through it, takes you out to the beach where we started. So yeah, the beach is right out that way. If you're on the beach and you have, I think you get one thieves tool. If you happen to lockpick it, you can just come straight into this room and you can bypass the fight we just did. And go to the next area. Oh, we are encumbered. So what I'm gonna do is send some of this. We'll just take a big chunk of it and send it to Shet. You can hold on to some of it for us. All right.
There are traps about.
Mood lighting. And we're leaving. I've noticed in my town, I don't know if you can hear it when I'm talking. You'll be able to hear it here soon when it gets closer. The ice cream truck comes at the strangest times.
Armed scribes. No sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
So, what I mean is like today was a mildly hot day. Like it wasn't that hot at all, in comparison to recent days. And during those really hot days, there was like no sign of a ice cream truck. And then today, it just showed up, and it's also 8:30 at night. So it's like,
I'll take this
what
way.
are you guys doing? Sorry, and you can stay here. So if you can see, I'm going around just looting all these bodies real quick. I'm just gonna leave these guys here. Okay, so we checked that one, we checked those two over there, and then we'll
Wits and blades always sharp.
split the party up. So there's two ways to also trigger this. Probably a lot of people know that if you press the little button on the wall here for this, there's a door here, there's a little button.
Let's move.
Start this combat.
There is work to do.
However, if you just walk up on one and try to pick them up,
Something just woke up.
triggers it as well. So 13 damage while starting on the entombed scribe. Move over here and hide. Hopefully staying out of sight. Shadowheart up next. Going to back up a little bit. We were a little close there. Fire off a guiding bolt and just barely not taking it down. 12 damage. Tomb Warrior gonna take a strike on Vargren and connects. Meanwhile, Gale is just gonna fire off a ray of frost.
Where do we go from here?
A critical hit with the Divine Strike. How much damage was that? I wasn't even paying attention. So if you click on this, you can look. So we did a 23 slashing damage plus a 31 damage. So 8 fire, 23 slashing, plus an additional 20. So that was 60 damage in one shot on a critical. Wow. Alright. That'll definitely do it. Okay. The Tomb Scribe's going to cast Silence on Shadowheart, reducing her ability to cast spells. Fog Cloud on Gale, blinding him. And let me guess, Fog Cloud on Astarion. Yes. It's indeed. So Astarion is going to move out of the Fog Cloud and just take a ranged attack for 6 damage, breaking the concentration on Fog Cloud.
Can't give up.
Shadowheart's just going to step up and take a swing with her mace and miss. And also give this guy a little shove, get him out of the way.
Swords.
Gale.
Sorcery. Don't get
Gonna
too
move
close.
here. Fire off a magic missile, sending 1 at this guy and 2 at this one. Taking them both down. And then Vargan is going to step up and swing with his greatsword, dealing another 15 damage to end the combat. Alright, so we're gonna move over here and press this button now.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
We got a amulet of lost voices, which begins to speak with dead, and 40 gold. 2.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
A little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yeah, go ahead, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Depends on the virtue that their life has lived.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell. How long has it been?
Okay, so if we look inside of his tomb, we'll get another soul coin, 118 gold, and the scroll of sea invisibility. Alright, let us just bug out of here back to the Emerald Grove environment waypoint. And we are going to go back in and talk to Aaron, our favorite halfling trader.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Yeah. If only you knew what he was actually talking about.
I want to have a word.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
We'll just sell of our wares. And yeah, that's it. That's good. That's what we wanted. That's why I mark them as wares. So it's just when you gotta sell a bunch of stuff, it's just boom, and you're off.
I swear that Ox's gaze is full of me.
We'll have to check that out later. Alright, there's a chest here that's locked. Hopefully nobody will care that I take a gander what's inside.
Just one.
We're at 22 gold and a malachite.
Very well.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Sorry about that. I misclicked my toolbar on my other screen.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hello.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
I'm not looking for trouble. Can I just go?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'll go check out this Kaga person here in a minute. But I want to talk to this curious looking character.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no?
Yeah.
When the goblins came?
Yep, we were there.
You saw them up close?
Uh-huh.
A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Ugh. And there's no understating my disinterest. I have no time for questions.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Well, they were goblins, same as all the others.
Goblins struck fear and awe in heart of wilting witness.
Huh?
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
What? Dude, come on. There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious. Dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the Absolute when they fell upon the gates?
That is true. Yeah, they called out her name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Hold on. We're just not going to dismiss the dragon talk, Carly. Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
All right. Good luck. Stay safe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Imprison her? She's just a child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Well, hey, not to pry, but I'm versed in the way of justice. Make your case, and I will pass some judgment here. Natural 20. Look at that.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies.
Very kind of you.
In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins.
Well,
and their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
what's the F word, lady? What do you have to say for yourself, child?
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Well, justice really means nothing without mercy. Let's let her go.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Are you sure it's not connected to tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Right, well, how badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Alright. We'll talk about some other things later. Yeah, what can I do you for?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
This will all be over. The rituals.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
I mean, a monster. Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Well, Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then I guess I better speak to Zevlor.
You will
Gosh.
do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
So he's got a stick up her butt. We'll have to check her out later. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. We are going to... Why she got rats all around her? Oh, that's weird. Next episode, we'll go in here and talk to Nettie, who we were supposed to talk to, according to Zevlor, the healer that we might need. And we'll do some final investigations of our first drop in on the Emerald Grove here. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. We will catch you at the next episode. Have a good one.
Does that hurt?
Bye.